YouTube? What is up with y'all today? This Nail Goodfella Nail coming through with another weekly 7, another sneaker rotation. Day 1 beginning on Monday, day 7 ending on Sunday. It feel good to get back in rhythm and rotation, and as far as like doing my sneaker rotations. And let's just do this real quick. So with this one right here, it's more so like the spring vibes. Obviously, you know, we're out of spring now, but since I'm still playing a little bit catch up on with my sneaker rotations, you know, some of the colors just I rock the accordance a little bit to the season. Now it's not a rule, man. You know, it's not mandatory, but it's like them pastel colors do something to you, man. You know, it's just right. But you know, you could wear the sneaker year round. It is what it is. So the first thing I ended up rocking on Monday was the Nike Air Max 90 Recraft joint, and definitely a nice seasonal color. You know, spring summer vibes with this joint all the way. Definitely. And yep, I did a collection video on this color blocking of Air Max 90s, and I love it, man. Love it. So Tuesday I ended up rocking the 990 V5 joint. Now these are the YCMC joints, and I've just found out this year that they had end up closing. They might have closed at the top of this year or something like that. It's crazy, man. You know, I'm quite sure most people already know, you know, with the economy and inflation and stuff, even though people are holding on to their wallets a little bit more tighter than usual, or money rather, certain stores are actually folding, you know. So they were bought out. I had read, and then the person that bought them out still end up closing or something. So I don't know if they're gonna relaunch or whatever. YCMC was definitely in my top 20, top 15 at least places to shop when you're talking about the internet, since it's so huge. As far as like where sneaker stores are, I really got to sit down and make a list of all the sneaker stores that I go to, at least online, man, because even some, it's hard to even remember some, but YCMC for sure, I remember that. And the reason why I bring that up is because this is their collaboration with New Balance on this sneaker. It's not their first collaboration, but this was definitely a co-collaboration. So this is like the tax check, you know, the tax week colorway or whatever. So it's the same colorway of the government checks that people get at the beginning of the year after they file their taxes, and then you also get a red lace with this. I had did a review on this sneaker right before I had got my new camera. It's probably a few videos before I got my new camera. So next up, Wednesday, I end up rocking the Nike Air Skyline. And the cool thing about this sneaker though too, man, is that the name is written on the sneaker, so I cannot forget this name, man. Just been busy a lot lately, guys, you know. Typical regular stuff, man. Like I always say, as you know, I just do this sneaker stuff as a hobby, you know. Where's my brush at? My horsehair brush. Because this is a lint magnet, but I just do this stuff as a sneaker hobby, you know, just basically like my sneaker diary. This kick definitely got them Saved by the Bell kind of like vibes, kind of like that grape colorway from like the Grape 5, if you look at it. And you got that a little bit of that purple on the back, that embroidery even at the top. Now I actually bought this as a trio, you know what I mean. This was another one that was reviewed back when I had my 720p camera. But the only thing, like I always say, when it comes to like white nubuck like this, is that it will start to discolor. The discoloring already happened anyway, even after I took these out the box, and it's been years, because I think this is a 2019 or 2020 model. All the top YouTubers or whatever was all over this model. Not to be long-winded about this sneaker, but you know, now you really don't too much see it anymore. But I always thought, even back then, like, man, I know this gonna discolor, it's gonna eggnog yellow. The white used to be super bright white, and you could see I didn't even wear this sneaker constantly or anything, and you could see just already, just those few years, it already kind of like discolor, got like that sale color. Like when these dropped, people wasn't really into the whole vintage thing yet. I've been into it because I just generally like character on my sneakers personally. And so when that happened to this, I knew it was going to happen to this because I got nubuck white shoes from different brands, and the same thing happened. It never fails, not because of the model, brand, or anything like that. It's just when they use this material, is that it's just part of the cycle as far as aging go. Thursday I ended up rocking the USA color, as I call this. Same exact thing, just a different gradient as far as color go. And this was the second pair out of the 3. The other colorway is white as well, but it's just like a black, you know, a gradient black with a little bit of white. Kind of gives you somewhat of a Raiders vibe. I might wear that in another sneaker rotation because I'm really trying to get to wear these this summer and maybe sometime into the fall. But I wore this around, what was it, 4th of July, ended up rocking this kind of like colorway. I didn't want to go to my usual like Olympic 7s or my Olympic Barclays. You know, ain't nothing wrong with those. Those are definitely classic, but I just wanted to do something different. You know what I mean? I know no one was gonna be wearing this, man. You know, so yep. That's what I ended up rocking on Thursday. Friday, ended up rocking the bread toe. Now I know that sky blue toe had came out or is coming out, depends on when this video dropped, and definitely a clean sneaker. And it seems like when Jordan Brand comes with this color blocking for a sneaker, whether it's the taxis or I think they came out with the green one like this, but if they didn't, they about to. I wouldn't be surprised. Usually this kind of color blocking never miss. You know, I know they came out with the royal blue joints just like this, where you see the red, it's the royal blue. So you know, it is what it is. It seems like it's always a win when it's with that color blocking. They could damn near put any color. It could be orange, pink, whatever. You know what I mean? So people go crazy over it, or at least it gets a little bit of hype. But I seriously think people is a little bit tired of ones and a little bit more fatigue of the typical models that keep coming out. But we already knew this was gonna happen anyway, because it's only but so many colorways you can come out with each model though. If you ask me, I believe that they dropped too many models at once, like that weekly stuff. I think they kind of burnt their own self down, but you know, I guess it was a fast burn, I guess. You know, I think the slow burn would have been better, so that way every sneaker can marinate with everybody regardless of color, and they might learn to like it a little bit more. But if you keep releasing it week after week, who's gonna like what color? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, people gonna miss out. Saturday I ended up rocking a Pippen joint, the Nike Air More Up Tempo 96, and this is the Pip logo on there. So this is basically paying homage to his Chicago colorway model. I forgot the actual name of this. They didn't too much do any broad marketing to me with this, so that's why I think people don't know the name of it. So we basically just describe it as far as colors, like, yeah, the one with the black letters but with the white background, or the white leather, but it got nubuck, you know. So if there was more pronounced with this name, it does kind of have a name here and there depending on sneaker blogs or whatever site you go to, but yeah, they might just call it the like a Pippen PE, even though he never wore this colorway. I do like the red on it. I did definitely review this one. That might even be in 4K or 1080p. This one right here, I never really got around to actually reviewing this sneaker, basically because by the time I got this sneaker, it was probably about like, it was probably a little less than 50 bucks for this sneaker. Now this is the Dennis Rodman joint. I want the black one too, but this white one was definitely fire. You can't go wrong with this colorway. Obviously they come out with a few other colorways, like a navy blue and various other colorways. That navy blue one almost kind of remind me of a Indianapolis Colts like colorway, but the black one is number one as far as colorway to me. Number two is this one. So definitely Flying Flame, something different. It almost kind of looked like a dress shoe a little bit, you know, from the top, or a Speezy Owl, whatever it's called. And you also got that swoosh. But yeah, so I never really did a review on this because the hype for this, I know I don't really review stuff for hype, but to me, obviously people wasn't really that excited for this kick. And the black one, You know, that's the one people clamor to more, and for obvious reasons, it do look a little bit more cleaner than the white one. But nevertheless, though, the white one is definitely something different. Now that all these years have passed, so tell me what you guys think about this Dennis Rodman joint now. You know, people like a little bit of the awkwardness now, or is this sneaker still just ugly and not doing it for you? You know, and then you got the tread at the bottom, and then you got the swoosh on the top of the toe cap. Love it, love it, love it. And then you got the swoosh on the Velcro strap right here. I never lace the laces on the side, or just leave them up here and then just put this down. This is a nice, I wouldn't want to wear these with like shorts. It's possible though, but I think these look better with like joggers specifically, and then second jeans. So yeah, rate, comment, and subscribe. This sneaker rotation went on long enough. I am out this joint. Peace.